esan dizuegu, lehen da biziko egun honetan, sekulako kartela dago aurten, Bilbao-BBK Liven, eta tartean hauek ere bai, Blondie taldekoak dira. Hi guys, how are you doing?
Thanks. We're good.
Hello.
Hello.
You are back now with new material after 7 years.
Yeah.
I guess you were really looking forward to see the songs in a physical album, right?
We're spending a lot of time touring. We were playing all over the world, touring constantly in those 7 years as well.
I had 2 kids, so it took a long time to get them, going.
To handle with it, eh? Yeah. So when did you record the songs? You can be touring and at the same time composing songs?
Yeah, no, we're not. We tour at most 2-3 months a year, maybe, not that long, really. And we're not always working on the road. The record's been done for almost like 2 years at least, maybe a little longer now.
One thing that caught my attention was that you start touring and playing new songs before the album was released. I think this is a bit brave.
Maybe.
But you are very brave.
Thank you. Thank you. Maybe. It did make some anticipation. And in the UK, we had a couple of songs that were on TV from the festivals. We did them at the Isle of Wight. And people started picking up on this. The next single was, people started seeing it early. So maybe it's good. Maybe more people will do that. I don't know.
And what's the first impression of the audience of your new songs?
I don't know. It's always a challenge to do songs people heard. I think it makes the music has to stand up by itself. So people seem to like it.
It's a long time we didn't see you live here, so people is very exciting about seeing you tonight.
Right.
So I guess Blondie's hits, we will listen to them.
Yeah, we play the main stuff.
We do a lot of the classic songs. It's hard in a festival to play new songs and all the songs everyone wants to hear. You have to strike a balance. So we play a couple of songs from the new record, Panic of Girls, but most of the songs in the festival set are classic songs like Heart of Glass or One Way or Another, Maria, of course, things like that.
The concert is really nice, but let's talk about the other part of the festival. What do you like about being in festival and playing in festivals more?
Well, it's nice to have all the bands together in one place, get to see a couple of people, meet people. It's always a nice atmosphere. The people who do these things work hard at making it just nice backstage,
Yeah, it's less isolated, Sometimes when you're doing your own shows, you're in your own little bubble. Here you can interact with the other bands and see people, and actually, we've been around for a while. Like, you see crew people that we haven't seen in a while, people from other tours, and it's a way to reconnect with people and a way to reconnect with our fans, and actually play to other bands' fans, which is kind of an interesting thing to do,
You were touring and doing festivals for so long. I mean, how would you say changed the festivals in those years?
Well, the technology, the whole world has changed. With the net, everyone's on their laptop or on their smartphone, and there's a real connection. It's easier to find people in the crowd. You just text them, right?
Yeah, but there's stuff now that didn't exist. There was this whole industry surrounding touring now, just with the catering and the trucking and buses and all that stuff. It used to be a lot harder to put all those things together. Now there are companies that deal exclusively with musicians traveling around,
Better.
Food is better.
In this part of the world, the food's always so great anyway.
We know that.
Yeah, it's wonderful here. It's fabulous to be here. It's beautiful.
For example, yesterday you were in Lisboa.
Yeah.
And so how did you travel to Bilbao?
Early in the morning. We got up in the morning this morning, and everybody was at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, it's funny because we became rock and roll musicians, so we didn't have to get up in the morning. Sometimes we get up earlier than people that have to get up and work 9 to 5.
Yeah, then we can't, we were both sleeping before we came here now, for a couple of hours, so I feel awake. But when you get out, when you do the show, there's an emotional connection with the crowd. The crowd is very helpful.
That's true. Okay, thank you very much,
guys.
Thank
you, dear.
Peace and love to everyone.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Bye. Can you give us an
ID?
Yeah.
How do you say Gazti?
Gastea.
Gastea.
Gastea. We are Blondie and this is Gastea, whatever. Okay? Gastea, yes.
Now she's getting the right angle.
Okay. Gastea, rock.
Hello, Clem Burke from Blondie here.
This is Chris from Blondie. We're on this thing here, Gazdea.